I'm Caitlin and welcome to the Lit Review. Today we're going to do my April journal, even though it's a little late. And I decided to use some of my stuff that I've gotten from my Page One subscription box. So that calendar that you saw really briefly at the beginning was something we got in January in our Page One subscription box. And I just really liked this piece of art, this woman's mood, if you will. That's how I feel at the start of April. March was such a long month, such a tough month. And so I wanted to bring some of that beautiful sunshiny colors that I associate with April, but also this woman's I'm reading face. Oh, and there's Erwin. There's Erwin saying hi. Blessing this video with his kitten face. So I just decided to use, again, resources that I had, like existing washi tape, some watercolor markers, and a bunch of like scrap paper that came from a junk journal kit that I bought off of Shein. And yeah, this is just kind of the mood I'm going with. I also decided to use one of my many Page One bookmarks to decorate my calendar page this month. And it's a quote from Haruki Murakami. And I just really like the quote, "If you only read the books that everyone else is reading, you can only think what everyone else is thinking." And I thought that was a really appropriate quote to have on this page where I keep my notations for YouTube and Instagram, where I check on what readathons I'm participating in, what challenges I've knocked off. So this is just kind of a really consistent journal spread for me. You'll see this from me over and over again because I really like it. I keep a whole bunch of different type of stats and information when I journal because it truly is a mix of a planner and a diary for me. So you'll see some of the stuff that I use here for my social media trackers. And I just really love being able to do something slightly different each month with these same style of pages. This month is actually super light with readathons. I'm doing the Buzzwordathon, and my book club, my first ever book club. So our prompt is airplanes, and we're a book club that's all about the book cover. So you can read any book that has any type of airplane on the cover, and I will leave the link to the Discord there down below. I am also a Page One affiliate, which is super exciting. I will be an affiliate through June, so you can use the code LITREVIEW, all caps, to get 10% off your subscription if you'd like to use that. I know I shout them out a lot, and it's because I really love them. And you know, they give me a bunch of fun things that I can use in journal supplies as well. So I, again, just really appreciate them. And if you're interested, please go check them out. You don't have to use the code if you don't want to, but it does give you a little extra boost, 10% off. So that's there if you want to use it. I will leave my code and information there down below, but I'm just so excited to be an affiliate for a subscription box that I really love. And yeah, here, getting back to the journal part of things, I felt like that left-hand side felt really empty to me, so I just decided to doodle some sunflowers. And I'm not even sure if I did this correctly with the sunflowers, but I think it gets the right idea. I think you get the idea of the sunflowers. And then these two are some of my favorite. They never look like much as spreads, but I love making my media tracker spread and my April playlist. And I always try with my monthly playlist spreads to do some kind of technology that relates to playing music. So this was my best attempt at a record. I say best attempt because I'm not sure it turned out super well. But I do really love making a playlist every month. You never really get to see it from me, but I do fill this out. I actually need to do that today. And then I also like to keep in touch with my media tracker. That's a really important part for me, just to see like what shows and movies. And you can see I've watched Josie and the Pussycats this weekend, which was just like a total nostalgia pick for me. So the watercolor markers that I was using for this, one of them like broke and spilled everywhere. So you might see those little bits of blue here and there because they got all over my hands. And no matter how much I washed my hands, that blue just stayed put and got on some of these pages. So there were times where I had to get creative with my spreads in order to cover that turquoise that wasn't supposed to be there. But I think that's kind of the fun of the junk journal process. I really like this style. It's really helped me just make my journals fun but pretty. I will at some point go back to doing more sketch related content, but right now with the work schedule the way it is, having that junk journal option is really helpful. So this is my basic spread layout. You've seen this from me before, where I have columns for life and work where I put my to-dos. And then in the middle, I use that as like a little brief diary, check-in points for myself. I try to do a couple lines a day. I didn't go into this month with a plan. I think that's pretty obvious as you watch me play with things and figure out what I want. This month was really just about getting supplies together and seeing what stuck out to me creatively in the moment. I wanted it to be simple and easy. And here's a great example of why I love washi tape. You can put it down and take it off if you don't like the end result. It'll stay put where you put it, but it's not that hard to remove, and it led to me being much happier with this spread. Then normally I put this spread at the beginning of my monthly journal layout, or towards the beginning I should say, but this time around I decided to put it in the back because I normally don't like to do just one page cover spreads, but decided to optimize my space this time, and it worked out okay. Alright, and that's my journal for April. I hope you enjoyed this little moment of creative space with me. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a fantastic reading day. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me or this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!